You got a lot of balls busted in here. What the fuck you think you're doing?
I'm here for the box, you piece of shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cut the shit! You put Danny in the hospital and stole my merchandise. If you would have paid for said merch, I wouldn't be here about to put another hole in that empty fucking skull of yours. But beans, you pissed me off! I have no recourse. So you have one of two options. Pay for said merch and Danny's hospital stay, or suddenly this gets very messy for whoever has to clean up after your greasy ass gets sprayed all over this tacky grandma furniture.
Who the fuck you think you're talking to? This isn't how this works.
Boss, you say
She's
something?
standing right behind you, you fucking mook. Ah, big dumb asshole.
Sorry, boss. It's this naked girl.
I'll show you sorry, you meatball.
Shut up! Jesus, where is it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You know what she's talking about, Dopey?
I don't know, boss. Cash? That box we beat up Danny for.
Bobby, you care about your boss, right?
Yeah. Nothing but respect.
It sure would be a shame if he got his kneecaps shot off, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It would. It's over there under the drawer underneath the tits.
You stupid ass Cap. She's just a girl with a gun. Why you gotta play her like she's gonna cut our heads off? I gotta warn you. Nobody fucks over Eddie Moscone. I'm the fucker.
Oh, this? Well, hello. My, aren't you a handsome pair?
What the?
I owe ya.
Fuck yeah, you owe me. She was one of my best earners. This is a big fucking favor.
Have you seen Lila? Your daughter?
She's gone. She's dead. I don't know what to do. How can she do this to me? How can she go?
Usually your kind don't stick around crime scenes.
Yeah, well, you know, just a concerned citizen.
I gotta tell you, it's a hell of a thing. I never get used to this shit, and I did 2 tours.
What's that?
Couldn't have been more than 20 years old.
21. She's my little sister.
Jesus, Jackie.
Skip it. Anything you can tell me?
No. Shit, Jackie, I'm sorry.
Damn it, Ackerman, I don't have time for sorries. I need information.
Well, she was found 3 nights ago by some bum. And it appears that she was, Come on, Jackie, you really want to hear this shit?
Yes.
It appears she had been found half naked and been bound due to the marks on her wrists. She had a ball gag in her mouth. One of those S&M things.
Keep it together, bitch. Start losing it now and you'll be useless for what's gotta be done. Find the scum who killed my little sister and make them pay. Make them pay in the cheapest currency. Blood.
You remind me of my daughter.
I don't get that very often.
You know, sometimes the city is like a flower. Every once in a while, it shows its age. Looks like a weed. Clear away some of the dead leaves, and you'll find potential worth every penny. Hondo will provide you with your price on the way out. Your discretion will be well compensated. By the way, I have another job for you, if you are interested. I would require that you procure the services of a private investigator.
You want me to hire a private dick?
This is a very private matter. Are we clear? Oh, and my condolences.
How did you...
Oh, there was a time when I practically owned the entire city. But I still have some assets on payroll. Yes, she will do quite nicely.
Be cautious. He's not as he appears.
Mercedes, or is it Candy this week?
It's Amber. What?
Hey. Hey. Can't you stop stuffing your fat fucking mouth for 1 second and pay attention to me, you big fucking Twinkie?
It really hurts my feelings when you make fun of my weight. You know I have a condition.
Stop your crying.
Hey, there's Jackie.
What the fuck are you so happy about? That bitch shot my ear off. Ah, fuck. We went over this, right? A pack of fuckers in masks busted in with, Tech 9s and cleaned us out, right?
Yeah, boss.
I don't know why you insist on coming here. It's fucking demented. I mean, what if someone recognized this, huh?
Recognizes us. In this place? These people?
Some sort of fucked up death wish or something? I don't want to have anything to do with...
Mrs. D.A. Oh, and a little man. It's an honor, as always, to have you populate my fine establishments.
Oh, Jelly. You are charming. And full of shit.
Oh, easy, darling. Gonna hurt my feelings.
And then?
And then nothing. She was here, and then she wasn't. That was the last time I saw her.
Did she leave alone? Did she leave alone?
No, but if Jelly finds out, I'm...
Yeah, I get it. What? Who did she leave with? Who are they?
I don't know who they are. They're important to Jelly.
Names?
Kelsey and Adam. Oh, shit. There's Jelly. I gotta go. I can't be seen talking to you.
Oh, Mrs. D, you are a flirt. But I'm afraid I need to take a step back. Your man here make me feel a little undesired.
He's just in a mood since that thing.
Yeah, well, the less said, the better on that subject.
Yes, I agree. Shit happens.
Yeah, and that's the end of it. Never again, correct? I don't need the heat nor the visibility.
It was an accident. Right, Adam? The accident? Your accident?
Well, yeah, what?
Good. That's good to hear. So, find something you like. Enjoy yourselves. It's on the house for you, my dear.
Well, we were enjoying the company of that girl.
Well, she's all yours. To a point. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to.
Hey.
Who's that girl you were talking to?
Oh, that's Jackie.
Was she one of Jelly's girls?
God, no. That's Lila's.
Lila's what?
Who the fuck you think you are, hmm? This ain't no game for little girls. You don't come around here asking questions. Questions lead to this. Oh, no. Don't you pass out on me, little girl. I'm not done with you yet. Listen to me and fucking hear me. I had nothing to do with the death of your little sister. I know how you must feel. I know she was family, and I respect that. But don't come back here. There's nothing here for you. What happened with Delilah was unfortunate. But don't make it worse on yourself. You still clear from here, and I'll let this slide. And drop this whole fucking thing. It's big and messy and out of your fucking league. See you out the back door. Sorry for your loss.
You got a lot of guts, I'll give you that. I got the exact little payback for Mara, my pretty face. If I were you, I'd take the boss's advice. Next time, there won't be no next time.
Gone.
Who the fuck you think you are?
Jackie?
It appears she was found half naked and bound. Due to the marks on her wrist. She had a ball gag.
John?
Hey, Jackie. I was hoping I wasn't gonna have to bury you in my high thread count sheets.
Never felt better.
I knew you'd come back. I didn't think you'd be so dramatic about it.
It's not like that.
You know me, always gotta push it.
Thank you. I mean it.
Yeah. I know. I gotta go. Just stay here, stay in bed. I'll be back before long.
Curious. I wonder what was so pressing that he had to go with a phone call. He hasn't been my concern for a while now. Certainly not an immediate one. What did Jelly mean? Steered clear of his club and he'd let it slide. Let what slide? Does he know about Eddie? No, that doesn't make sense. I wouldn't have been allowed to so politely leave. I knew my sister was working at his club. I just didn't think about it much. But Lila hasn't been my concern for quite some time now. It was bad enough that I was left to raise her while Mom was out doing whatever. A pretty young girl like Lila, wide open to every piece of shit with pretty words and fat wallet. She was weak, always fucking up with her addictions to boys and coke. I can't imagine an outcome where she grew old and survived her own weakness. Where do I begin? The only thing I've got to go on is what Amber told me, as unreliable as that might be. But the couple at Jelly's club, there was something funny going on there. Something odd about that woman. I've seen that kind of crazy before. The kind of crazy that might be exciting for a night, but then you have to get used to sleeping with one eye open for fear of getting irritated, or having your tongue pulled out through a slit in your throat because she's got a kink, or a thirsty orgasm addiction. Maybe she's just a bitch. If I were a litigious bitch, where would I hide my kink? I doubt it's something they worried would get out. Quite an existence, playing dress-up, roles, pretending. All I feel is disgust for the whole lot of us. Is this what we are? What we've become? Obsessed with games and fetishes? Or is it they're so badly in need of distraction from the tedium of their pathetic lives that it leaves them hungry for anything to pacify? Anything that says, yes, I will make it through another monotonous day. I say, why bother? What's the point of trudging along if you have to be entertained every minute of every fucking day of this hilarious existence?
I'll never eat that. What the hell?
Unbelievable. We've been burglarized.
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm calling the police. We've been robbed.
It wasn't a burglary. It was Lila's sister. Jelly, we have a problem.
Jackie? She's gone. Yeah. I know. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it.
Fuck! Fuck!
Jackie, you don't look so good. Whew. What's the rush?
It's been a rough few days.
I can tell. There's a couple beers in the fridge upstairs.
Thanks for being here for me. I'm not seeing much shine left in those eyes. Everything seems to be crumbling, breaking up into fragments that don't quite pass between my fingers. Glimpses of countless starts, false beginnings, promises that never made it past my lips. Lifeless love interests, disjointed remnants of family, now even smaller, more pointless than before. Now my junkie mom will have nothing left but to drown herself in a bottle. Right now, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Being my days are probably numbered. That murderous cunt saw me at Jelly's and then running away from her place. So the question is, who will find me first? Chances are she's chatted up Jelly and he's put a price on my head. After all, according to the video that bitch kept recording, he's an accessory. Though I doubt he has any idea.
This isn't smart. Okay, this is getting really messy.
Calm yourself. It's being handled.
Handled? What, by Jelly? Do you have any idea what this man is capable of? I mean, he's a gangster, for Christ's sakes, a criminal.
It's under control. He's under control.
Oh, he's under control. He's under control. All the arrogance you've developed since you started this damn job. This is too much. Okay, I can't live like this.
Hey, Jillian. You remember me, don't you? I'm the guy that used to fuck Jackie. Say, have you seen her around lately? Hmm? Hey! Have you seen her around lately? You see, her car is outside your bar. You haven't seen her around. Let's try this again.
Well. Look who it is. To what do I owe the honor of your company? Oh, wait. Do I need to ask you for a court order?
I need you to do something for me.
Yes? And I need you to do something for me.
You were losing it. You're weak. You would have ruined everything. Hello, my husband's dead. Send help. Send help, my husband's dead. He hung himself. Oh, my husband, he's hung himself. He's dead. He's dead. Send help, please. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Hello?
Jackie? God, where have you been? I've been worried.
So much concern. It's a little uncharacteristic.
Well, yes, I'm concerned, okay? You left my place all cut up. Where are you?
I'm at home.
Do you want company?
So, Johnny's pissing in the big boys' pool. This won't end well for him this time. Rolled over once for that slippery shit. This time he saw what it's like to be in a tight spot. No, I'm good.
You really shouldn't be alone. You know that.
I said I'm fine.
Hello?
Hi, Mabel. This is Jackie.
Who?
Jackie, your neighbor?
Jack. Oh, Jack. When are you coming home? It's been hours.
No, it's Jackie, not Jack. Your neighbor?
I don't like it when you talk to me that way, Jack. It hurts my feelings.
No, Mabel. I'm not Jack. I'm a girl. I live next door.
Oh. Oh. She's dead.
What?
She's dead, and I saw it.
Mabel, listen to me. Did somebody come to Jackie's apartment?
The man in black came. He went right by me. He never even saw me. Then he knocked down Jackie's door, and he took her to hell.
Mabel, did the man in black have a gun in his hand?
Why would the angel of death have a gun? That is the craziest thing I ever heard, Tommy. He reminded me of Robert McRae. Do you remember him, Tommy? Oh, the things we did in the back of his coupe.
Fuck!
Not nice.
crazy old bat.
Jackie.
Johnny. Yeah, well. Cut the shit. Tell Jelly's going down and so is that cunt DA.
Well? Hey, was it Jackie?
Got a possible ID on that 503?
Well, come right in and make yourself at home.
I understand you arrested a woman for car theft last night.
Could be right. Do I look like a uniform? I didn't realize that I was supposed to be on top of every piece of shit that gets dragged through the front door.
Well, you did, and I want her.
You seem to think you have a lot of pull around here. You seem to think I give a shit. I don't have time or patience to run your little errands for you. So if you want someone released, you're gonna have to wait around for this girl you seem to have such a hard-on for to get processed and released.
Look, she's a material witness in a case I'm working. If word gets out that she's locked up, it'll ruin her credibility as a witness.
Sorry, can't break protocol on this one. Get a court order, then I'll consider it.
Where is it? Look, I can help you. If you give me back my memory card. Okay, you want to play games? I'll see to it that you never see the light of day. You'll rot in here till your last breath.
I can think of worse fates. My sister Lila's fate, Jelly's fate, your fate, perhaps. You know that girl you killed? That girl you suffocated the life from?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I won't be behind these bars forever, bitch.
Chief, Jackie DelaCroix.
Have a seat. Tell me what you know about D.A. Kelsey Wilde.
Yeah, they're on me.
Hands up.
He said get your hands up. Now what, high speed?
Now what?
We gotta get her back to Jelly's.
We need a car. Can't you make any more noise?
Yeah, you goddamn little French Canadians don't believe in gyms. I'm always the one toting all that weight around.
Cheek seems to be healing well.
It would seem I have the better end of the situation. It's like you torn a few stitches. It would also seem like you're in for a real grind if you don't give them what they want.
Yeah, well, I don't have many options, but that might change.
You got some balls, I give you that. Listen to me. This is not gonna end well. If I were you, I'd give them what they want and hope that they end it quick.
I appreciate your compassion, but if I were you, I'd make yourself scarce. It's gonna get messy in here real soon.
Do you think I enjoy this fucking shit? I try very hard to run a respectable establishment here. I don't need this fucking shit. I got the cops, that fucking DA, that cunt of a police chief watching every goddamn thing I do, and you. Who the fuck are you? The ball's on you. Coming here asking questions like you're fucking Dick Tracy or something. Don't think I don't understand what you're going through. 'Cause I do. Fuck you.
You think this is finished? You self-righteous fuck.
You're making this decision very fucking simple. I take no pleasure in this, but let me tell you something. Your sister was like a daughter to me. I loved that kid. She was my best earner. Do you believe this, bitch?
Fuck!
I forgot. What is it you want from me again?
You know what I want, you fucking bitch! Where's my fucking memory card?
Feels good, doesn't it? You like hurting people, don't you? Like you hurt my sister.
Your sister was just a hooker. She knew the risks.
Where's my fucking memory card? What the fuck is that?
You don't know what that is. You should. You're the district attorney after all.
Yes?
They're on me.
Okay, don't put up a fight. Let them take you. Shit. Look, you have a tracker taped to your tits, so we'll find you.
Yeah, I know.
But first we gotta get the DA on tape.
Fine.
Okay.
What the fuck?
rat fuck bitch.
Get the fuck down!
Easy, baby. I'm unarmed.
Sheriff? All clear.
Gonna finally see what it's like on the other side of the bars, huh?
I guess you get something you want. Judging by the video, you like abuse. I'm sure there are more than a few cons you put away who wouldn't mind giving you all the abuse you can handle. Take them away. Read them their rights twice. No, make it 3 times. I want no fuck-ups on this, boys. You bitch! You fucking bitch! Yeah, take that bitch away. Read that bitch her rights 4 times. Fuck it. Repeat it all the way to the fucking station.
Hey, Jelly. No hard feelings, right?
Sure, kid. Got nothing but fucking love for you. Oh, say hello to your mother for me, huh?
I suggest you keep a low profile. Jelly may reach out from behind bars. And for Christ's sake, go see a doctor. You look like shit.
You don't have to worry about me. I can keep a low profile. I'll take the fucking stand. Anything I can do to bring that bitch down. Just tell me when.
Yeah, I've got Jackie's mom. What do you want me to do with her?
Hurry the fuck up, fuck up. I'm going as fast as I can. Take it easy. The pigs weren't even there for us.
Being in close proximity to all this Kevlar-covered bacon is making me sweat.
I just changed those bandages.
Hurry up, Lumpy. You know how sweaty I get when I'm nervous.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, Jackie. How you doing? You don't look so good.
Don't you do it! Don't you fucking do it, Bobby! Hey, Jackie. Come on. We're friends, right? Consider the car a gift. Take it. It's yours.
Boss, you okay?
Fuck you.
Hey, Jackie. Where the fuck have you been? Huh? I mean, because of Jelly's fucking annoying persistence, I've been chasing you for 2 fucking days. I gotta ask you something. What the fuck is up with you and that slit slurper Jillian? Are you gay? Huh? Fucking a lesbo? You're a lesbian on me? Did she turn you? Did I turn you? Who fucking turned you, huh? Who knew, Mom? I gotta hand it to you, though. She was fine. Uh-oh. Whoa, is it coming to you? Are you having a realization? Let me help clarify some things. Yes.
Go!
No.
No!
Well?
How's jail life treating the district attorney?
Fuck you.
Easy. I'm just messing with you.
God, that's good. So what can I do for you?
I'm just here to see how you're holding up.
What? To see if I've finally seen the error of my ways? Bask in the broken down jailbird I've become?
Hey, I'm a realist. I understand it was a momentary lapse. A spontaneous impulse.
Then why the fuck am I here? If you're so understanding that it was an accident, then why the fuck am I here?
I saw the clip. I know what it was. And if it were any other hooker, I wouldn't care. But she was family. My little sister.
Fuck your sister. And fuck you. She was nothing more than a hooker. Her time was up. You take cash for sex and all bets are off. Am I supposed to tear up and beg your fucking forgiveness? Why the fuck are you smiling? I murder your fucking sister and you smile at me?
There you are. The bitch I was looking for. The cunt who deserves what she gets. What she's going to get.
What did you do?
What did you do? What the fuck did you do? Fuck you! Fuck you!
Sometimes it pays to have friends in low places.
Fuck you!
So yes, your time is up.
Fucking bitch! You fucking bitch!
Indeed.
Jake Darcy.
So what is it that I can help you with?